Let's go through some Etsy finds, some things that I have saved on my Etsy. I love these videos so much. So this video is going to be a lot of home decor because that's mostly what I go on Etsy for. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Anything verdigris. So it's just this greenish color that happens when brass patinas. So I've just been searching verdigris things and I've found a couple of very nice ones, but you can do this anywhere on, Marketplace or eBay, any of these places that sell antique things or secondhand things, verdigris. Just search. A lot of this is going to be keywords that I search. Verdigris is one of them. I think it's verdigris. Verdigris? I don't know. I love this color on its own. It's like a teal just for sculptures or little hints around the house. I love these spiral chairs. I love a good chair just as an accent throughout your house. I think that there's something so beautiful about it. You can almost use it as a tabletop or as like a little side table if you want. I like it up against a wall, especially if it's a very plain wall. And these spiral chairs, obviously, I think I don't know if this is sold in a set or not, but they are just beautiful. Very expensive. So something like this, I think looks so beautiful. It goes with so many different types of decor as well. Just looks so sculptural and it just adds so much to any plain wall that you have. But obviously, if you have a beautiful dining table that calls for chairs like this, obviously that would look beautiful too. Very unique. These little latte mugs I love so much. I love the shape of these. They remind me a little bit of a mushroom. I just love the combination of colors as well. I love just people that have a very curated collection of silverware, cups. Just not everything's exactly the same. So if you guys are into that, this is a very good one. This one's by Anna Art Boutique Studio. I'll put everything because I'm not going through like all of the names because it's too much, but I will put everything down below as always. And really quickly, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Hefeng. All of the jewelry pieces that I'm wearing throughout this video, as well as a couple of other pieces that I want to show you are by them. And I'm so excited to show you because you guys know how much I love unique jewelry that I can throw on, whether I'm wearing a t-shirt or something a little bit more elevated, and it'll work with everything. So Hefeng Jewelry is a designer-led jewelry brand, and they're known for their craftsmanship as well as their fashionable expression. They're inspired by everyday beauty and they create timeless, meaningful pieces. A lot of the times it's kind of hard to find jewelry that you can easily stack, but each individual piece is also going to make a statement on its own, and all of the pieces that I chose today I feel do that, and I love that about them. Starting with the earrings that I'm wearing, these earrings and this necklace. This is their cappuccino set and it's from their tea time collection. They have a tiger eye on the bottom and then the top is a mother of pearl. They're inspired by rich cappuccinos and I love the little hint of brown so much. It gives it sort of like a vintage touch. They make a statement, but it's not anything over the top, but the brown just really adds a nice touch to it. The adjuster is actually super easy. It's the one that you slide up and down, which is my favorite, and I can adjust the length of this. If you guys aren't familiar with gemstones, tiger's eye is actually a symbol of courage and protection. So I really love, it's one of my favorites. So that's why I picked this, but I think that any of these sets would just make such a great gift, but especially if you have somebody who is into gems and, like they know the meanings of everything. Next, this is their bun chain necklace. It has very beautiful, playful bun shaped charms, very sculptural. They're not perfectly symmetrical, which I actually appreciate and prefer. It has natural gemstones. It also has one of them, which is tiger's eye, and it also has kyanite. I think that's how you pronounce it. It also has little sparkling zirconia accents. So good on its own, but also layered. For my ring, I'm wearing their butter bun ring. This little round sculptural form is inspired by a freshly baked bun, which I love that. I love how it has a smooth sparkle contrast. Also cubic zirconia. I don't have to wear any other rings. I feel like this just does the work for my entire hand. And the last piece that I'm wearing today is their Fusilli bangle. You can see it is a Fusilli inspired design. Also has cubic zirconia accents. It actually opens very easily and the shape of it is a beautiful ergonomic oval shape, which I love that attention to detail because it just sits very comfortably on the wrist. Next, I got their Fusilli necklace, which looks like this. Again, this beautiful spiral shape. It also has little cubic zirconia accents. And this one also has the clasp closure that the bracelet has, which I love so much. Very, very easy to put on and take off. I also got their butter bun necklace, which again is a bun inspired design. Has this beautiful smooth and sparkle contrast. So minimal, just like the ring, but the pendant definitely makes a beautiful statement. And I also got their butter bun earrings. I just really like this butter bun collection. I love how they dangle, just like the cappuccino earrings that I'm wearing. Just a very subtle yet statement earring that'll just work with everything. And I also really appreciate how these have non-slip silicone ear backs. Very comfortable on the ears. These do as well. So you guys know that I am in my more casual, elevated era nowadays, but I think that that makes jewelry even more important. So yeah, I'm going to link every single piece down below, so be sure to check out the description. I'm also going to put a link to their site. And yeah, thank you so much, Hafang, for sponsoring this portion of the video. I love these little vintage looking pajamas, or just very girly pajamas. So I've been saving a couple. For these kinds of pajamas, you can search pointel, muslin, eyelet, cotton, just these very feminine, delicate kind of pajamas. And Etsy just has some very cute ones. So I've been saving a couple of them. I love going on Etsy because a lot of the times things that you find in other brands, like I have a set, I forget, a Coco Intimates, I think, and you go on Etsy and find a couple of pieces very similar to them for a fraction of the price. Now, I don't know about the quality because I do own the one from Coco Intimates and they're, you know, good quality, or as good as you can get for just cotton pieces, but you can find very, very, very similar, if not the same, pieces on Etsy. So haven't tried them yet, but I do have a couple saved. So if you guys have been wanting to try pieces like this, you can just check Etsy out. A lot of them come with these robes, like kimono style robes. I love them. I think that there's something, I just love people that have very beautiful pajama collections. Like, you know, you have your life together when your pajama collection is just top notch, you know, because usually that's the last thing, just like underwear. It's usually the last thing that we curate because not a lot of people see them. So we don't really, you know, take our time to curate a nice collection. So I'm just like trying to work on having a nice curated pajama collection. Been loving saddle stools. I think that it's something that looks very nice, whether you put it in front of your bed or you just have them in your living room or around your house. It's just like regular footstools, but something about a saddle stool. I love the shape of it. I love how it looks, very rustic and like rugged and very different from a lot of the decor that I have around my house, which is more modern or just more minimal. This just adds a nice warm touch. I don't like for all of my decor to be like one style. I like to mix things. I think that that's how you get a home that feels like a home when it has a mixture of things, especially a mixture of things that you really love and that are true to your style. Or, you know, if you live with someone, true to both of your styles, not just walking into a house and it feels very sterile. I came across these little ceramic pieces and I think that they're so cute and delicate. So these are mini taper candle holders and they're just so cute. I love ceramic that looks handmade, you know, like something that you can buy in the store does not hold a candle to, no pun intended, something that somebody made with their bare hands and like, you know, it just looks like it's made with their bare hands. Wherever you put something like this, I think that it brings so much charm to the space. So I like to have something like this in every room. So yeah, I also found these little scroll latte espresso mugs. Like, how cute is this? This is just so much more interesting and just like, I don't know, delicate than a regular espresso cup that you can just buy anywhere else. Searching ceramics on Etsy is one of my favorite things to do. I can't wait. We're doing a wall unit and I just can't wait to fill it with things. A lot of it is probably going to be stuff like this. Obviously not like espresso cups. That belongs in the kitchen, but I do have, I'll link to seller. I do have some mugs that I have on display in my kitchen, which are ceramic, handmade. I actually got them custom. She was able to make them smaller for me and I love them. I love the color as well. I found these ceramic lamps. I found a couple. I don't know if they're by the same seller, but I found one that has a lampshade, which I love. I love the combination of colors that they chose. So the base is ceramic and then the actual shade I do not think is ceramic. But then I also found an entire lamp that is ceramic. And I think it's just, again, so unique, so cool. I love the colors that they chose. Again, this is something that you can put in any little corner. It looks so cute in a kitchen as well. And it looks so much more interesting than just like a regular lamp, you know? Very handmade looking, has this beautiful organic shape. Just put like my saves, but you guys can just take the keywords from the things that I have saved and use that to search your own stuff. The good thing about Etsy is that it kind of starts making an algorithm. So based on the things that you start liking, it's kind of like Pinterest and Instagram. Floral brass wall sconces. I think I also have the chrome one saved, but anything like this I think is so beautiful. And just sconces in general, like Etsy is one of my favorite places ever to look for sconces. They have a plethora of beautiful light fixtures in general, not just sconces, but can't get enough of Etsy. Like if you guys are not actively going on Etsy to search for things, you're missing out. I'm telling you right now, it's probably my most saved thing on Etsy. Just their sconces, like they're so good. So I recently got a new bed and I'm slowly redoing our room, and I really want to add sconces above each nightstand. I don't know if I want to do above each nightstand or between the bed frame and the nightstands, because now I do have a bed frame, but I don't know. I'll see what we do, but I will most likely get something from Etsy. I also love their Murano glass. That's where I got my kitchen sconces from. I got it from Etsy, and they just have so many good stuff. They have so many cute low profile vases or ikebana planters or vases, which I love. I have a bigger plant. It's not that big, but I actually need a planter for it, not a vase. So I've been looking for low profile vases, but I couldn't find any planters on Etsy, but they do have very cute sort of like smaller vases if you just want to put like a couple of stems or something. I found this little geometric serving platter, and I love a good serving platter, and this is just awesome. You can remove the pieces. It's made out of wood and it just looks very nice. Like I want to get a couple of these for whenever I'm hosting or whenever I have people over. This is just such a nice thing to have, to be able to put out a nice little charcuterie board or just like anything, any kind of appetizers, and present them, which is one of my favorite things to do in the world. So if you like to host, or if you just want these for your family, for like, you know, game nights, whatever it is, this is just so beautiful. And it's not that expensive. Like I haven't really looked at the dimensions yet. I don't know if you can customize it, but it looks pretty big. Just anything like this where you could put appetizers or anything that you're serving your guests and kind of like have a nice presentation for it, I'm a sucker for. And this one's just so nice. These little wall mirrors that you can put in a narrow, like if you have a narrow sort of wall anywhere in your house, I think that a little mirror with a nice looking frame around it, I'll show you exactly what I mean, would look so nice. So I have a couple of wooden ones saved, a ceramic one, of course, but these little mirrors, I think if you don't know what to put in a wall that's kind of narrow, and you don't want to put art, or you haven't found anything, like nothing speaks to you, try putting a little mirror like this. I want to put one in the entrance of my room. I have this little wall when you go into my room that is kind of narrow, and I feel like anything else would look kind of awkward there, so a little mirror would be so cute. But I've been saving that. Etsy has a plethora of rugs, which I have saved, but I haven't bit the bullet because I'm kind of scared to order from them. But if you guys are interested and you want to get a couple of sellers that have nice looking rugs, I would ask for a sample. I've heard that, you know, they'll take close-up pictures if you ask them. I would go for a seller that communicates very well. I haven't tried, I haven't asked or anything, but I do have a couple of rugs saved. So I've been searching for a kind of like dusty bluish rug for our room or for anywhere in our house. I just love this color so much. So I do have, but I'm not 100% sure about these sellers because I have not shopped from them. So just, you know, rugs are expensive. Do your due diligence if you are going to purchase a rug from Etsy. But I've seen a couple of people that have purchased rugs from Etsy from like different sellers, and they're fine. If you guys are on the hunt for rugs and you want a place that has very nice rugs at good prices, check out Etsy. I have purchased Turkish rugs from Etsy in the past. years ago. I don't even know if the sellers are still active, and I had a good experience, but they were vintage rugs. I don't know about these rugs that are very like Nordic knots style rugs. I'm on the hunt for some Roman shades. I want a fun print for my son's room. Haven't found one that I love yet, but I did find this one, which I don't have anywhere to put this in my house, but if you guys do, I really like this one. It's kind of like a checkered, neutral linen blend Roman shade, and I think it is gorgeous. They have so many, this is another thing, like for any type of shade, curtains, whatever it is that you're looking for, check Etsy. I promise you they have so many things. I got my bathroom shower curtain from Etsy and I love it so much. It's like a pinstriped one. They have just like any type of curtain you could think of. I also recently got a frame TV for any of you that have one, and I've been saving a ton. Check out Etsy. If you have one, don't get the subscription. I mean, if you can if you want to. I just think it's kind of a waste of money. If you just search on Etsy, you can find so many. So I have a couple saved for those of you that are interested in this. Frame TVs are great if you have commitment issues with art on your walls. So I've just been switching it out almost every day. Whenever I get bored, I just switch out the art, and I just love how you can have a little collection of art and just easily switch between them. This little storefront, unfinished furniture. If you have a child, my son has, I have a desk from them. I have a nightstand or side table from them. If you have a child, or even if you don't, and you like this kind of furniture, this is something that mixes very well with different types of furniture. You can paint it if you want, you can stain it if you want. I love this store. Their customer service is great, and their pieces are super easy to put together. There's no hardware or screws or anything. They just kind of like click together. Yeah, I think that they're great for kids' rooms. Very affordable too, relatively affordable, but I think very affordable compared to a lot of the cooler kids decor nowadays. And I've ordered from them and they've been great. So I love this little store. I think they also have a website, like a regular website. You don't have to buy from Etsy. So yeah, those are my current Etsy finds. Once I have another roundup of these, I'll film another one of these videos. So yeah, again, thank you so much, Hafang, for sponsoring this video, and I will link everything down below. So be sure to check out the description, and I will see you guys in my next video.